Royal Wootton Bassett confirmed best ever Hellenic Premier finish. They've secured what will be their best finishing position in the Hellenic Premier with 0 matches still to play. But apparently, sources within Royal Wootton Bassett's camp have indicated that they are determined to give it their all in the final few weeks of the season in order to finish their campaign on an even bigger high. There aren't any more games, and you can't go higher than top. Can you? Hello and welcome to episode 2 of 2 Manager Project Extra, where we take a deep dive into Royal Wootton Bassett season. One praised by Royal Wootton Bassett supporters. Fans and pundits alike were unanimous that the person responsible for the team's success was Manager 1. So yeah, that's pretty impressive. That's the first time that Bassett have won that league, and of course, it's the first time they've been promoted, so that's pretty impressive. Pre-season odds were 8-1. So yeah, and the pre-season favourites, of course, were Bishop's Cleeve, and they have finished 5th, which isn't bad, but they're not going up. So if we take a quick look at the end-of-season confidence review for Bassett, I'm just going down here. Yeah, confidence. So yeah, they're satisfied. They did say they wanted us to get promoted by winning, so fair enough. I achieved it. 55% seems a little low in my opinion. Very pleased with the matches though. Can we get details on that? I'm not sure how. Alright, we'll just start with this anyway. Matches very pleased. Club stature very pleased. Because obviously, getting promoted. Woohoo! Transfers are very happy with that. Philosophy is irrelevant. Well, fair enough. Club finances are disappointed. I thought I did better than last year. I think I'm still over my budget, though. I haven't checked. We'll have a look soon. Dressing room atmosphere very pleased. Managerial support very pleased. And tax, well, you know, all of that stuff worked. So, yeah. Okay, major criticism, main complaint you've not taken. I'm so sorry about the wages. Let's just have a quick look at the finances and look at the wages. Yeah, I wasn't that far over. And committed spending's only 115. But that's not a massive budget for next season, though, is it? 750, allegedly. But we'll see. I don't know what the target is for next season yet. I need to see what I can do in the closed season for signings and such like, because I think that as I'll go through when we look at the squad, there's a few areas that need some strengthening. I should also note, finances aren't great. Apparently, yeah, just less than $2,000 in debt. That's actually not too bad considering where it was at one point. Hopefully, we'll do a bit better for money this coming season. Okay, let's have a look at Bassett's overall best 11. Okay, so overall, Burton, he's still on the list. Where is Burton now? Oh yeah, he's at St Ives. I forgot about that. Off he went to St Ives. I don't think he's done too bad for him though, so good for him. He'd gone a bit stagnant for us. 9 goals without a game at the start of this season, and a good 5 or 6 at the end of the previous season. So, well, he's got 1 every other game. That's not a bad. And that, in fact, he took a step up there as well, which is, I think, why, because we couldn't afford to pay his wages anymore. Harris next to him. Harris also gone away to Northwood. How's he done at Northwood? I think he struggled with the step up a bit, didn't he? Oh no, 13 goals in 24 games, 6.78. It's about average. He is a young man though, isn't he? Let's just check. 26. Yeah, well, I mean, he's still good for us. Do you know what I mean? He'd still be a good signing for us. I don't know if there's any chance of getting hold of him. I don't think we're going to have the money, and unless his contract's coming to an end anytime soon. We'll see. Can we add him as a transfer target? End of contract? Let's try that. Max wage would be 210, would it? Well, what's he on at the moment? Well, okay. We'll see what happens. Let's see if he wants to come to us for less money, apparently. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay. Stop getting sidetracked. Mr. Garner on the left. 18 years old. Wow, he has done quite well, hasn't he? I forgot he was only 18. I don't know why I thought he was in his 20s, but yeah, he's done quite nicely for us since he arrived from Peterborough. Yeah, 26 appearances, 9 goals, 6 assists and 3 man of the matches. I don't think he's 100% consistent, and I don't mean to be mean about the guy. Let's have a look at the report here. Yeah. But look at all that. He's done great. I'm very happy. Denby, of course, who's been around a lot this season as well as last season. He's had 2 good seasons, really. He started off when he was playing with Lee Hendry in like a defensive midfielder role, as a ball-winning midfielder, should I say. And he did well. He pretty much thrived. But this season, he started that way and then kind of stepped into Hendry's odd spot because of just in a rotation. But yeah, he's been solid. Look at that. Solid for 2 seasons. So he ain't going nowhere. Very happy with him. Lee Hendry. The retired at 42. Lee Hendry. Oh, how we missed you. I think we would have not had that mid-season struggle or the that run of bad form had you been with us, because look, 12 goals and 37 appearances. And I don't even know how many, that's just my squad, and I don't even know how many assists you got. But I'm sure it's fabulous. Can I actually add that? No. So yeah, poor old Lee Hendry. We miss you. I say poor old, he's living it up now, I'm sure. Okay, Charlie Barker. He has been a joy to watch. I'll not lie to you. Okay, Bassett end of season awards. Fans player of the season is of course Remy Knott. We've had a good look at him earlier. He's done very well. Team of the season we already know about. Fraser Garner has got the goal of the season against Oxford City Nomads. Let's have a look. That's when we played in red and confused me. I remember. There we go. Garner as a free kick. Lovely curler. Although I think Parker should have done better with that. I'm not going to take anything away from Garner's goal of the season, but I feel like that was a bit of a failure on the goalkeeper's part. Signing of the season, Fraser Garner. Young player of the season, Fraser Garner. Yeah, he was a good choice. When did I pick him up? I don't remember. He only played 26 games. We did look at this earlier, didn't we? But anyway, so they're very happy with that. If we take a quick look at the stats now, top goal scorer Chris Hetzke, 11 goals. Highest average rating, Remy Knott on 7.25. Well, I mean, everybody loves Remy Knott, including me. Daniel Smalley and Charlie Barker both have 8 assists. Smalley being left back, Charlie Barker being right wing. Smalley, of course, being the attacking one. Charlie Barker being the attacking one. Anyway, best pass completion, Andrew Denby, 82%. I don't remember what, and I'm going to have to go back and have a look, what Lee Hendry did. And there's a helicopter going over. Wow, that's noisy. I don't know if you can hear that or not. But anyway, looks like Andrew Denby may have competed with Lee Hendry on his passing percentage there. Most player of the match awards it's a tie between Remy Knott, Charlie Barker and Fraser Garner, all with 3 each. And most yellow cards and Andrew Denby, and most red cards is Hickman and Farrell, who only had 1 each. So, yeah, 1 in a season I can let you off. You're obviously not too foully. So this is the season injury report. So worst here is 9% missed, which was Daniel Bollinger. 5 weeks with a twisted ankle. I'm pretty sure he wasn't a particularly regular first-team player. No, he wasn't. He got a few appearances towards the end of the season. Spetch, 11 days. That's, you know what, that's not bad. That's not a lot of injuries, really. Worst is 5 weeks. There's no broken legs or anything like that. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So squad dynamics is a bit of an issue, and I shall certainly be looking into this in the close season. I don't actually have any team leaders. I've got a couple of highly influential players, one of which is probably going to be leaving, poor old Spetch. But, yeah, that seems to be something I need to work on. Okay, let's have a look at the Bassett squad here. I tell you what, I'm going to go into the team report first and look at the squad depth. And I'm going to filter it to 2 stars. Yeah, it already is. Okay, well, Zamfir, I think that I'm going to try and loan him. Hang on a minute. Poach to sign. Apparently I can already try and sign him. I wonder if we can do that? That's a lot of money. Can we do that? What do you reckon, mate? Oh, come on. Can we add a bonus? I can't believe I'm letting you watch this. No, we can't. All right. Oh, I can't look. No, didn't think you would. Okay, we're not taking on Florence Zamfir then. Yeah, Williams, Adam Williams, he was a newest signing. He's had a few goals, 3 in 5 games. I'm not going to say his form was spotty, but fairly new to the club anyway. Tom Fisher. He was a disappointment, if I'm honest. I was hoping more from him. I say that. 7.15, 12 goals and 25 games and 5 assists, but I just felt like he should do more. I'm sure he was inconsistent. Yeah, there we go, fairly inconsistent, which was a shame. I mean, in terms of where he sits within the pecking order. There's Millington, he was a new signing, a younger man, and he did all right, I think. Yeah, there you go. 3 goals in 6 games, 7.2. I mean, again, we're losing Zamfir, who's on loan. I don't know about all of these 3. I mean, when you actually think about it, we'll take you, and you, and that's what you got. So we're going to need more. We're going to need more up front, that's for certain. 4-4-2. Yes, we've only got Garner on the left, and we've only got Barker on the right. I don't know what we've got in. Oh, we've got plenty of youth players and stuff. Yeah, it might be a consideration to look for some half-decent backups. But again, both Barker and Garner were pretty solid. They didn't miss too many games, I don't think. Okay, if we check out the midfield, well, we can drop Farrell, Carr, Denby, Hickman. Hickman can go, and Whelan can go from there. We know about Denby. He's reliable. Farrell, he's on loan. And I think did I try and sign him? See if I can. Jamie Farrell. Oh my goodness, you want too much money. Sorry, mate. Yep, that's not happening. So he's not joining unless... I wonder if we can extend his loan. But anyway, to be honest with you, I think... I can't, apparently. Alright, fine. I failed at signing Jamie Farrell, that's not a problem. Mr. Hickman, our youth player, he's actually done pretty solidly. 16 games, 2 assists. He wasn't getting too many shots in and stuff like that, which is part of why I chose to replace him. I needed a bit more than what he was offering. But that being said, I want to keep him at the squad because, yeah, he was weirdly consistent. It says it must become more consistent, but I found him to be quite consistent for an 18-year-old youth player. That's why he stayed where he was. So, and then, of course, Tom Whelan, who was at Bicester. Yeah, there we go. He spent time at Bicester, and I actually signed him from there because we needed a backup player. And the problem is he's not really broken into the first team. There's nothing wrong with him, and I'm pretty sure he's saved my skin at least once, and he's got good potential, and he's not really got too upset with me about not playing that often. So, yeah, I mean, look, 4 substitute appearances and 1 full with 2 goals. You know what I mean? 6.86 average rate, and that's not bad. But like I say, he wasn't sort of required full time, I guess is the point. He was more of a backup player. So, again, I wouldn't mind one. I mean, we're going to lose. Let's take away Liam Carr because he's not staying. In the same way we can take away Zamfir, he's not staying. We need strength in midfield. Definitely. Denby at 2.5 stars isn't necessarily first team. I mean, he's only 21. I don't know. But we'll see how he gets on. But, and I say but a lot, we definitely need something stronger over here. I think our wingers are going to cut the mustard and step up. I think we need something stronger up front too. Possibly even 2 stronger up fronts, if there is such a thing. But I don't want to just jump on anything. I'm tempted to just build slowly. Take a season about it or so and see what we can do. Let's have a look at the midfield. That's what we were doing. And yeah, there's nothing there. Defence, Smalley is fantastic. Grey Goose, who's been his understudy for forever and keeps turning down other clubs. Doesn't get many games. Hasn't really whinged about it yet, but he is only a kid. So we'll see what happens. I don't know how much he's played. Yeah, I mean, he's not putting the most amazing performances, I guess, is the point. But that's why Smalley, I think, is first choice. Yeah, I mean, he's done well. Can't fault him. Let's look at the back four. Remy Knott and Lewis Clark. Yeah, that's there is no depth in the back. And considering that I think they've both dropped half a star, we definitely need more depth there, and we need somebody more than just poor old Pursehouse. I'd like to see him reach his 3.5 star potential, but I don't know how that's going to happen in the current environment and the fact that he's 27. I don't know how much players continue to develop. I know that there are certain rules over, train the physicals on players when they're young because they will increase quicker, and train skills on the players when they're at the riper ages, as those will improve better. I mean, 27 is peak. That's his peak age. That to 31, 32, I think, is considered, peak age. But if his ability is not matching his potential ability, even at this stage, maybe he's going to be a backup next season. We'll see. But that was one thing I did struggle a little bit at times to find the right people to put in defence. So I'll be honest with you, when you look at it like this, I think we need quite a lot. We do have one other problem though here with Bassett. Look at my youth squad. It's insane. Okay, I was trying to remove the people who were not actually in that squad because they're just available for it. Can I don't know how to change that, so I'm not going to bother. Farrell we know about. Did Farrell refuse to come as well? I can't remember now. I got a feeling he did. Yeah. I have such a short memory. You wouldn't think it was that long between recording that. Anyway, Steve Hendricks. He's one of ours. You know what? I'm going to do it that way by age. Let's start at the top here. Lee Naylor. Don't know if it's the Lee Naylor, but he's 15 years old. He's got potentially 5-star potential. And he is a winger. But he's also... But you see, I don't get that right. He's accomplished as attacking midfielder left. But he's got a full old green spot there for a winger. But considering that he's natural at central attacking midfield, he's only, half a spot. That happens sometimes, I guess. Is that a fault in my training? Maybe it is. I'm not doing it. I have an under-18s manager who takes care of stuff like that. Doesn't look... I mean, he's very aggressive. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. That doesn't mean he's foul. He's just... will chase stuff down. Fairly determined, I guess, especially for down here. But yeah, he doesn't look like he'll set the world on fire. He's not made too many appearances since arrival. But like I say, good potential. Then we've got Joe Headley. He's a midfielder left winger. That's more like the sort of thing we play. He's natural on the left, he's natural on the right. As a winger, he's even competent as an attacking winger. 1 star, 4.5, 5-star potential. Fairly determined. Good at long throws. Fairly quick. That'll improve, or should improve, if he's trained well enough. He's had 5 appearances since arrival, 1 assist, 6.57. Might have some potential there. See how it develops. Okay, Todd Bancroft. He's another one. See, he's got slightly better stats. Strong aggression, strong natural fitness. So hopefully his quickness can improve, especially at being only 16. Central midfielder on attack. Can play as a winger. Can play as a defensive midfielder. Yeah. Good free kick taking. That's one thing I've noticed, especially if you consider Chris Hetzke. We have produced good free kick taking youngsters. So it is a thing, apparently. So that's Todd Bancroft. Cameron Barker. Another winger. No relation to Charlie Barker. Can play midfielder left, natural, as well as attacking midfielder left. That's nice. Well, his physicals aren't bad. He's got good acceleration, but his pace isn't there. But his natural fitness is 14, and it's already showing improvement on his pace, stamina, and strength. So his physicals should hopefully go up. Good aggression again. Apparently we have a lot of aggressive players. Maybe he'll be there. I don't think I really want to go through all of these at this point, but you get the idea. It's a massive, massive... Hang on a minute, let's do it by potential now. We've got a massive number of people in the squad. I mean, okay, Miles is probably going to go, as is Spetch. I think Martin. That's the thing. Normally I would say, oh no, he's good enough for the youth team. But when you've got this many youth players all charging you £5 a week, I feel like that might be a bit of a dent in my wage budget. I mean, that's the thing. Of course, the answer is to play some of these guys and see how they get on. Let's look at poor old Joe. Good physicals on Joe. Good flair, but he's deteriorated for whatever reason. 15 games, 17 substitute appearances, 6.78. He's done all right. I mean, I don't know if he's playing right wing or something as opposed to attacking midfield right. Who knows? Stevie May, what have you been up to? Naturally fit, very aggressive. Just going to pick another one at random. Ryan Vaughan. Naturally fit, not very aggressive, but quite determined. Okay. One more. Barry Wilson. Okay, no. Jumping reach is high, but it just a lot of deterioration here. Are we missing staff? Let's have a quick word with the board. Do we have all our staff? Yes, we jolly well do. Okay. Well, we need to invest in our youth in some way, which, considering we don't have any money, is going to be difficult. I think I've got to try and loan as many of these out as I can. I don't think I have anybody who's in the under-23s. Who's actually in the under-23s, if you know what I mean. I think you're either first team or you're under-18s, but varying people get made available for this squad. I could be wrong about that. I think I might have put Scantlebury back down there, to be fair. I remember talking to you about Scantlebury and saying how great he was, and then I witnessed a number of his mistakes and was a little bit disappointed. That's why he kind of dropped off in terms of his appearances. I don't think he'll be staying with us. In fact, if I go back to the main squad, sorted all by potential, and let's go down to the bottom and have a look who's not staying. Miles and Spetch recovered, Scantlebury we've just talked about, and then you've got Pursehouse and Wales, and then you've got a bit of a jump, I guess. I think I'd like to keep Pursehouse. Wales, I'm not sure about. He's short, look, 5'4", I didn't know that. He doesn't have outstanding physicals. He doesn't have outstanding anything, really. He was a reliable-ish player there for a season. So look, yeah, he did all right in his first season. But now he's been replaced by Charlie Barker. I don't see him being strong enough to be in a squad. Whoops, did I go too far? I did, I went too far. So yeah, probably in Wales. Remy Knott we already know about. He's staying. Adam Watts. He's a youth goalkeeper with reasonable potential, and oh god, conceded 39 in, well, 40 appearances, I guess. But I think that highlights an area of the squad that needs some work, because we've got Precious Usman there as well. He has, yeah, 2 silver stars. I think I talked about Precious Usman before. Yeah. None of these guys are really ready to take the step up, or even close. Curtis Meir, 2 stars. He's had a good season. So yeah, with Curtis Meir, it's 6 pros and no cons. No cons. Could improve a slight amount in the future. Well, he's going to stay. He's our backup goalkeeper. You know, he was. Let's face it, he was solid for Bicester when we had him on loan there for the first season. He was part of their, you know, the reason why they went up. And of course, well, 37 in 38 appearances actually isn't that bad, I guess. 15 clean sheets, average rating of 7. I just don't think he's got what it takes to take it to the next level. So that's going to be something to look out for. I should actually check on Bicester. They finished 14th in the Isthmian North, which actually isn't that bad. Let's look at the league table. Yeah, that's pretty good. We left them in a reasonable enough state. Manager 2 did that. They finished okay. Anyway, Oh yeah, I wanted to look at their goalkeeper who I signed, Mr. Crowley. Well, he looks like he might be on the move because Bitten want him. He's been bitten. How was this season? 48 and 36. Well, again, I don't know. I'm going to scout him. I'm curious. I think he's going to leave Bicester for Bitten, maybe, but we'll see. Who else was there that I liked, goalkeeper-wise? He must have moved on. Anyway, so yeah, Bassett. Major thing is goalkeepers. Evans Roy Hanley. He's got a future. Potentially 5 pros with no cons. And he's potential to be a regional first divs goalkeeper. Okay. I feel like, I mean, he's an understudy, I guess, to Curtis Mayer, but he'll stay because he does have a certain amount of potential there. Doesn't have very good goalkeeping skills, mind, but still, that's all right. Good aggression. Don't like your tendency to punch, mate, if I'm honest. It's not a thing as far as I'm concerned. What's your kicking like? Yeah, guys, gone up. That's improvement. Yeah, I don't know. No first choices, that's for certain. In fact, if we look at the abilities, arrange it by ability and go from the top. Who are our top players? Daniel Smalley we know about. Jamie Farrell, not staying. Remy not. Definitely staying. Hopefully, if he agrees to it. I don't know if we've offered him a contract or not. He's somebody's big. Kings Langley. I'm going to offer him a new contract. Offer new contract. There we go. You can have whatever you want, mate. Zamfir, we know, is not staying. Lewis Clark. I would very much like you to stay. I might have to offer you a new contract. Adam Williams. He's done quite well in a very short time. Weirdly, I never felt like, oh, he's really exciting and definitely going to do really well. It was just, I don't know. I had a gut feel about him, which caused me to sign him. And like I say, he's kind of helped us out a little bit because we were struggling for goals, as you know. Don't know how long his future is with us, though. We'll just have to see. As I say, he's in that top 10, is it? 3, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, of decent players. And Andrew Denby, of course, 3 stars. Everybody, in terms of their ability after that, is less than 3 stars. And that's not ideal. I mean, okay, you can accept it from some of the youth players, like Hetsky here, 1.5 stars. But, so if we go back up to our 3 stars onwards, 21, 26, 22, 17, 21, 18, 28, 18 and 22. I think one thing that is definitely on my shopping list, not only do I need a team leader, as I talked about earlier, but I think that I actually need to be signing players who are experienced, i.e. maybe late 20s, early 30s kind of thing, or even mid-30s, because at this level, we know from Lee Hendry what performances you can get out of players over 30. And but choose wisely, maybe try and pick somebody and find people who have got, experience in the division we're going to, or indeed higher divisions, because that would always come in handy. It's either that or I've got to rotate the hell out of that youth squad. I'm curious to know how the finances are going to look next season with all of them, and I think I'm going to try and put as many out on loan as I possibly can, because oh my good God, look at all those people. I know I've complained before, but it feels like a bit of a millstone, and I don't feel like, even with the depth, based on their ability, that, based on their ability, that they're going to be suitable to just rotate in and out of the first team squad. Again, might be completely wrong about that. I should be giving everybody a chance. Hetsky proved that. But, I think experience is the order of the day, and maybe 1 or 2 people here, even Mr. Miles, who's been a reliable backup, needs to go see if he can find another job. Poor old boy. Poor old boy's 29. I'm like 20 years older than him. Am I? No, 30, 40. No, I'm not 50 yet. I'm only 44. I have terrible math skills. Anyway, that's the state of the Bassett squad. So like I said, we need a number of positions. We need depth in defence. We need a new goalkeeper. We might need somebody up front. We definitely need depth for the wing, or at least backup. Nothing too strong. But yeah, if you look in our 3-star and up, we've only got one centre-back in there, which is Lewis Clark. Sorry, 2 centre-backs. Which, no, shut your face. I still need to get depth. And like I say, I'm going to be looking for experienced players, hopefully. And maybe some of these younger players can go back to being youth players or playing under 23 again. I feel like Hetsky would get annoyed at that after how well he's done. But we'll see how he performs in the next level. Anyway, if you enjoyed that, please do give us a thumbs up and hit subscribe for more Football Manager videos. Thank you very much for watching.